We're just trying to search for the person now. Last seen swimming in the south end, approximately in front of the skateboard ramp.
Yeah, so I had a knock on the door. There was a family there, and they were obviously quite nervous and upset.
Jane and her children have come to do some sightseeing at Bondi.
Excuse me, can you help?
Hello.
My mom got lost on the beach.
Mum.
Yeah, I think that she's 75.
So the family were on the way down to Bondi on the bus, and the family got off the bus at the bus stop, but their little grandma went to the next stop, which is all the way down the other side of Bondi, which is 1 kilometre away.
Where did you... Oh, you have your mobile phone? Yeah.
So after chatting with Mum, we realised that Grandma had a mobile phone, so we decided to give her a call. Naturally, you'd be thinking Grandma'd be quite upset, quite nervous about her position, her situation, but...
Where?
But it turned out Grandma, in general, is quite a grumpy grandma. I can't speak Mandarin, but you can tell when there's a bit of a stoush going on, and there was definitely something brewing between Mum and Grandma over the phone.
It's a serious conversation.
I had a chat to Mum and trying to calm Mum down and try and work out where she was.
Where do you think she is?
She said she was at the end of the beach.
Mouse hopes Grandma can identify her location by pointing out any nearby landmarks.
When you're picking a landmark, you want something that stands out, quite unique.
Rubbish bin.
Rubbish bin. You picked that one up near the rubbish bin?
Garbage bins, very common here at Bondi. Got them stationed about every 100 metres along the promenade. Not a good landmark.
She can see a helicopter.
A helicopter at, 2,000 feet doing 400 kilometres an hour, again, it's not a good landmark.
We need a more substantial landmark.
Using his intimate knowledge of Bondi,
I know it.
Mouse thinks he knows which garbage bins Grandma is talking about.
Even though we weren't getting great information in terms of landmarks, I knew she'd definitely be at the northern side of the beach because I knew that bus route. And I know there's always a large amount of garbage bins at North Bondi.
I'm just going to take them down now. I think I know where she is.
Mouse commissions 9-year-old grandson Amos as his deputy.
No.
Got her. Yeah.
Reunions down here at Bondi are usually quite nice, quite emotional.
Is she wearing a white hat?
Yes.
But for this one, mate, it didn't go down like that one bit.
She's
pissed off, huh? She was furious. When I finally got Grandma in the buggy, her and the grandson, they were just basically going at it.
Look, she looks very happy. She gets her. She's getting her ride in the buggy. Look at her.
Okay, this way, Grandma. Grandma, Mama. Like any family, you can get at each other's throats. But, I think at the end of the day, the family were very happy to see Grandma.
Reunited, the family are free to continue their adventure.
A man comes to the tower. His friend has been missing after going for a late-night swim.
Last seen about 3:30 in the morning, eh?
Yeah.
Around the rocks.
Around the rocks, yeah.
Is he known to, has he got erratic behaviour or anything like that?
No.
So he's pretty out of character, right?
Working decent locals here.
Yeah.
Fred and his cousin Eddie finished work in the early hours. The pair had a few drinks. Then Eddie planned to swim the length of the bay in complete darkness.
He said he wanted to swim across. He normally does that. And
So at that time of the night, he wants to swim across?
yeah. I mean, an hour passed, I was talking to the fishermen and... I don't know.
According to Fred, his cousin has now been missing 5 hours. Azza calls police.
We've just got a guy down here who's been missing his friend since 3:30 this morning down here at Bondi. He was last seen heading around the rocks at North Bondi, around the point. And his car's still here. His mate's still got his clothes in his hand. And that's pretty much, the last he's seen of him.
Right?
Yeah, mate.
Lifeguards will search on the jet ski while volunteer lifesavers cover the rocks. With the clock ticking, Azza wants all the help he can get.
Just in regards to maybe getting a helicopter, what are your thoughts on that? We're assuming this is pretty sort of serious at this stage.
I'm just trying to keep calm. He's a good swimmer. It's not likely for him just to take off. He's got no mental illness. I mean, what would you think?
Then news from volunteer lifesavers.
We're just on the Clubby channel, and they said they found him on the rocks at North Bondi.
After a long night of anxiety, Fred's desperate to see his cousin. He hasn't a clue what condition he's in.
Eddie, you all right?
Oh, Fred.
Oh, mate.
I fell asleep, bro.
Oh, wow, man.
You right?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
What happened?
On the rocks, I found myself.
Did you slip?
It's hard to tell which of the two men has had the worst experience.
I waited for sunset. I walked all the way around. Look, I didn't leave one hole or the foreshore unnavigated.
No, we'll let you go. You guys will let you go.
With Eddie safe, police close the case,
Thanks a lot.
All the best, mate.
leaving the cousins to reconcile.
Are you stupid or what?
I slept, that's good.
It turns out Eddie never went swimming at all. He never made it off the rocks.
I slipped down and I just sat there. I said, I'm not going to climb this. I was a bit scared. So I said, I'll just wait, see what happens, and then I fell asleep. And I woke up about 8:39.
The Irish couple report their friend Paul went swimming and hasn't been seen for over an hour. He'd been drinking heavily.
Well, he was in the water and he was diving under the waves himself, like. Was he? Yeah. I tried to stop him going in the water.
He's only like where these are, this waist depth.
Yeah, and
He's diving under.
How with them? Yeah, he's going under the water there.
How far away are you living? You wouldn't have walked back there?
No, Redfern. And his car is here.
Car's here as well?
I drove his car and his car's putting up.
And you've still got his keys obviously for the car.
So there's no way you can get the car and go anywhere. And I've asked everybody we know around Bondi, so no one's seen it.
So she rents an hour now, you reckon?
Yeah, it's well over. It's over now.
Hoppo has grave concerns. Alcohol and surf are a lethal mix.
I've called the police to notify them there could be a possibility of someone missing. They seem to just leave it to us if we want to step up the search. But at present, there's a lot going on down here. He could be asleep on the beach or something like that. Hopefully that's the case, and we'll make a decision when his friends come back.
Another hour passes. Hoppo has growing fears that he may have a drowning on his hands. The Westpac rescue chopper joins in.
We've had no visual of anyone going under or anything. We're just trying to search for the person now, so if you know anything about it. Last seen swimming in the south end, approximately in front of the skateboard ramp.
Then, the mystery of Paul, the missing Irishman, is solved.
Prince has been found.
He'd been asleep back at his car in South Bondi.
Hello? I kept walking up and down. I couldn't find him, so I said, right, first thing my father told me when I was a kid was, if you can't find your friends, you go back to where you came from. So I went back to the car. Common knowledge will tell you that. I waited, and I fell asleep and woke up, and I just said, right, Grant, to come along at some stage. But I didn't think there'd be such a panic, and I apologise over that, and I'm very sorry. To the services, to the lifeguards, to anybody who was on the beach looking for me, I apologise, and I'm very, very sorry.
Central to Bondi Lifeguards, just got a report of a male who went for a swim an hour ago. Still got his stuff on the beach.
Where were you sitting? Here. Just here?
The man was last seen entering the water.
Last location?
Middle set of stairs. So we went and had a look through his clothing with her permission, and all of his stuff was still here. His money, his phone, his wallet, his keys. So clearly he hadn't left the beach. That's when it became a worry to us that he's still in the water. Is he a good swimmer? Do you know him really well?
No, since 3 days.
3 days, okay. So you don't know how well he swims?
No, so...
Okay, all right. And this search started to get a little bit more serious.
We're going to get Yatesy to take a sweep along the beach.
If someone comes up to you at that time, you can't leave until you found them. So what I wanted to do was get in the rhino and find this guy.
What's his name?
Mammoth.
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 Spell it.
From Turkey.
Mammoth.
Mammoth, yeah.
Guys, we got a lost man. His name's Mammoth. Looking for a man named Mammoth. If you're a Mammoth, mate, please come to Lifeguard Tower.
As the search is underway on the shoreline, Singlets and Maxie scan the water, praying they haven't missed someone.
Maxie and I were sort of looking out the back of the flags and something just wasn't right. Maxie and I looked at each other and we were like, is he going under?
Yeah. Right at the back of the old flags, middle set. Is that someone out the back waving?
Mate, there's a guy going under out the back of the flag. Go.
Oh, he's dragging another person under.
Lifeguards are still a long way off.
Guys, I've got a board on my car.
In moments, there could be 2 drowned swimmers.
I couldn't see a person. All I heard was going under and drowning. Yeah, I put my head down and just got out there as quick as I could.
Have you got eyes on that? How bad is it?
We've got him on the binoculars. The bloke needs help.
Yatesy is backed up quickly by Maxie.
Yatesy's got him.
Yeah.
AJ is visiting Bondi for the first time. Mammoth, the missing man, is still nowhere to be seen.
That guy was pretty lucky. If there was no one else around him, he would have been on the bottom.
Lucky that we were still here looking for that other guy.
Mate, he's a legend.
We weren't still here. That guy would have been dead.
Yeah.
We're packed up. We've got nothing on the beach. That was fluke. I had that buggy with a board on it. And the guy that was holding on to him, he could have been a dead hero, you know?
Up at the tower, Chapo thinks he's solved the mystery of Mammoth.
Oh, the bald guy with the grey shorts is back at his tower.
Thank you. Have we got any news on that?
He's back. He's back. He's living in Turkey, mate.
Okay. In the end, Mammoth wasn't missing. He'd just gone for a walk. But ironically, the false alarm he sparked is what kept lifeguards back late and saved another man from drowning.
You know, things like that really play on your mind and you really sort of start to reflect on them and think, you know, everything kind of happens for a reason down here sometimes.
At the end of the day, we saved this guy's life. We also found Mammoth. It was a good ending. It was good.